The ingredients of the recipe is the first thing you do is wash your chicken, boil the chicken because you have to have the stock from the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Then you add your tomato and your cream style corn, and then you put salt, pepper, and some sweet and low or sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to make sure it sweets up? It gets real sweet.
Yeah.
An old-timey recipe that my grandmother Atkinson used to cook every Christmas when we go up there to see her. And it's a corn and tomato and chicken soup.
Okay. What are you doing right now?
We're washing the corn, then you have to grade the corn. See the process it's going to take to do this. And it's going to take a while to do it. And my grandmother Atkinson, they just had a big garden.
Mm-hmm.
And then you take the tomato and you want to dice it up into small pieces. And then the chicken will go in after all this cooks a little while. The chicken will go back in at the end. You don't want to overcook the chicken or chicken to cook all the pieces.
So is this your favorite recipe to cook, or do you have other recipes that you like cooking?
I have other recipes.
Like what? Which ones?
Well, if it's old-timey recipes, it would be like a chicken pie, which a lot of people call it chicken and dumpling.
Yeah.
We always call it a chicken pie.
Yeah.
So you can just see how we would add this to the pot.
Also, this pot, was this your grandma's pot?
Right. This was my grandmother Atkinson. This was the actual pot that was used to make the corn. The actual corn soup.
Hey, Lucy!
All these pots are old. This one, they don't even make Magnalite that heavy anymore. Like this, you can tell how thick and heavy it is. They don't make Magnalite like that anymore. It's all thin. All these pots here are old. Every one of them. This is old. That black cast iron skillet.
Oh, yeah.
That's really old.
This white one is cool.
Yeah, that's not real old though.
Okay, so what you eating here now, Dad?
These are the boiled peanuts. These are jumbo. And you get them at the farmer's market or the produce stand. And they only come in season. And then these are the ones you have to boil for about 5 hours.
Okay. So you learned how to cook from who?
My grandmother's.
And what were their names?
Miss Atkinson and grandmother Guy. Austin Guy, he was my grandfather, and he kept notes about how much it rained, what all was done on the farm that day. If we were combining soybeans, he would put how many bushels come out of the field and how much it rained and all that. He just kept a daily diary of everything that went out on the farm, and that was in 1976.
So, Dad, when did you start to cook?
An hour and 30 minutes ago.
No, I'm talking about like when you started to cook, like for the first time.
I can't remember that. Young. I started helping my grandmother cook when I was probably 15.
So, who is this again?
That's Granny Atkinson, and that's me sitting in that rocking chair. And we were there, and there was actual corn soup being cooked right then. Because we were there on Christmas.
She didn't like her picture taken, right?
No.
That's so funny. She looks like Mimi. Like, I see Mimi in her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really, like, she looks... Well, Mimi looks like her, I guess. Right. So, I mean, this recipe is a good representation of, like, your family.
That's right.
And then chicken and dumplings, too.
That's right.
And were there any? Oh, how about cornbread? Did she ever cook any cornbread?
Oh yeah. She made all her cornbread from scratch. I don't make cornbread from scratch. I really don't know how to make it. I use Jiffy.
Yeah. And fried chicken. How about that? She used to cook a lot of fried chicken, didn't she?
Yeah, she could fry chicken, but I didn't pay enough attention how that she would fry it. Only way I can fry it is in a deep fryer. She used to fry it in a black iron skillet with just a little bit of grease. But I've never been able to do it. I just always, my grandmother always cooked, my mother always cooked, and I guess it rubbed off on me about cooking. And, I mean, you gotta have something to eat.
Yeah.
You don't want to eat out every night.
Yeah, that's true.